How can one know what is the will of unknown? One can never know. Yes, if a person leaves himself erase himself, then he immediately knows, becomes one with the unknown. The drop cannot know what the ocean, unless the drop is lost with the ocean. One cannot know what is the will of God as long as man has made himself a man. He cannot know. If a person lose himself, then only the desire of God remains. Because no desire of the person remains, then the question of knowing does not arise. Then the person lives as the unknown revives him. Then there is no longer any expression of the individual. Then there is no expression of the individual. Then there is no tendency of the individual to impose himself on the expression of the whole. Because the individual does not remain. As long as the person is there, what the unknown want cannot be known. And when the person is not there, then there is no need to know. Whatever happens, he gets the unknown done. Then the person become an instrument. Then the person become only means. Krishna further explained to Arjuna in the entire Geeta that he should leave himself in the hands of unknown, dedicated it because those whom he thinks will die have already been killed by unknown, that he will not responsible at all for those whom he thinks he will be responsible for their death. If he saves himself, he will be responsible. If he can fight as a conscious witnessing can fight by leaving himself, then no responsibility remain for him. If a person lose himself in the universe, if a person surrenders himself, leaves the ego, then only the desire of Brahma is fulfilled. Even now the same is happening. It is not that we will get a different result from that, but we will fight get different results. We will break. We will be destroyed. I tell you a story, you will understand better. There has been a lot of flood in a Thames river, and two small straws are flowing in that water. A straw has got stuck in the river and is trying to stop the flood of the river. And he is shouting very loudly that he will be not let the river flow. Although the river is growing, he is shouting that he will be stopped. Although he is unable to stop, he is shouting that he will be stop the river in any condition, live or die. But it is flowing. The river neither hears his voice nor knows his struggle. A little straw. The river has no idea about him. The river doesn't mind, but the straw is making a lot of difference. His life is big trouble, is being washed away. If he does not fight, then river he will reach. He will reach there even by fighting. But this in between moment, this between a period will become a period of sorrow, pain, conflict and anxiety. Another straw in his neighborhood. He is left himself. He is not lying crosswise in the river. He is lying straight on the same side the river is flowing. And thinking that I am helping the river to flow. The river has no idea about either. He is thinking, I will make the river reach in the ocean. If it is with me, then it will be definitely reach. The river has no idea for his help either. But the river doesn't care. Those two straws are making a lot of difference. The one who's making the river flow along is in great joy. He is dancing in great joy. And the one who is fighting with the river is in great pain. His dance is not dance. It is a nightmare. His dance is breaking off his limbs. He is trouble. He is losing. And the one who is making the river flow is winning. One can never do anything other than will of Brahma, God, but can fight so much. A freedom is there and can worry himself by fighting. There is so much freedom. There is a saying of Satra, which is very valuable. This word, a humanity is condemned to be a free. Man is forced to be a free, compiled, condemned to free. But a man can make true use of his freedom. He can make his freedom a struggle with the will of God. And then his life will be life of sorrow and pain. Anguish, and ultimately defeat with the result. And one can make one's freedom a surrender to God. Then life will be life of joy, of bliss, of dance, of song, and the end. If the end, there is no other way that victory. The straw which thinks that it is supporting the river is going to victorious. there is no way to defect, and the one who is stopping the river is bounded to lose. There is no way to him to win. The will of God cannot be known, but one can become one with God. And then once will is lost, only his will remain.